Stop scrolling, because this update could change how your Social Security check works in almost the blink of an eye. A new proposal tied to Donald Trump will be debated right now, and if it moves forward, it could fully reshape how SSI and SSDI payments are adjusted. Millions of seniors and disabled Americans are paying close attention, and you should too, because it may directly affect how fast and just how much you get paid. Keep listening, because this part matters. In the recent series of policy discussions and public statements, a new idea has cropped up, one that would grant the Social Security Administration powers far beyond what it enjoys today. Rather than having to wait months for Congress to take action, the SSA might be empowered to make benefits changes much sooner. That means payment changes wouldn't always be locked into slow, once-a-year decisions anymore. The idea behind this proposal is not complicated. Proponents argue that the current system is slow, inflexible, and archaic, particularly in periods of high inflation. Seniors have faced skyrocketing grocery prices, increased rent, and rising medical costs. What the plan wants to do is provide flexibility for the SSA to move more quickly during those times when people are hurt the most. Before continuing with the more detailed report, let me briefly explain the two programs in question. First, SSI, which means Supplemental Security Income, serves the needs of the disabled poor who have little or no income and few, if any, resources. Second, SSDI, or Social Security Disability Insurance, provides support to workers who have paid into the system through payroll taxes but are no longer able to work because of a disability. Both programs are administered by the Social Security Administration, and both are critical lifelines for millions of Americans. The new order concept could provide the SSA with an avenue to approve quicker payment amount increases on the basis of various factors, including inflation pressures, economic distress, and emergency conditions. Most increases today are pegged to an annual cost of living adjustment that takes effect every January. If prices then surge in the middle of the year, beneficiaries are out of luck. This would change under the proposed rule. If approved, SSA could allow for temporary boosts in benefits in a matter of weeks rather than having to wait an entire year. That's why it's been described as an overnight change. Not because it's on yet, mind you, but when the change is implemented, the system can almost react overnight. Visualize your benefits increasing by a few $100s during a period of runaway inflation simply because the system perceives that costs are rising too quickly. Another major part of the proposal is the idea of a rapid adjustment fund. This would be a reserve inside the Social Security system the SSA could use in times of national emergencies or high inflation. Those supporting the bill say this keeps seniors from falling behind when times get tough. Critics caution that Social Security trust funds, for the most part, are stressed, so any new payouts have to be watched closely. Trump's advisors say quicker payments don't have to mean wastefulness. The order would also seek to cut administrative costs, reduce payment errors, and strengthen fraud protections, they said. The idea is to protect every dollar so it goes to people who truly need it. The reaction has been mixed. Proponents believe this is a much-needed modernization for a system that moves far too slowly. Critics believe this could lead to confusion or uneven adjustments in the way payments are made if not handled carefully. For beneficiaries, though, the takeaway is simple. This could directly change when and how your money arrives. Another important component would be to streamline the process of eligibility and approval as much as possible. Currently, applying for SSDI can take months or even years. Under the proposal, the SSA would be instructed to cut red tape by relying more on verified tax and employment records. That could lead to faster approvals, quicker benefit starts, and fewer people stuck waiting in financial limbo. There is also intense focus on the benefit levels of SSI. Many SSI recipients receive less than $1,000 per month, often far below the poverty line. The helpers working on this plan have tossed around increasing SSI entitlement to near SSDI's average. Nothing has been confirmed, but the talk has been over $1,000 per month. For SSDI recipients, the proposal could include modernizing antiquated benefit formulas. Instead of having payments reflect some often decades-old earnings totals, the new system could recalculate benefits based on more current wage information, thereby catching up long overdue increases for some beneficiaries. The proposal further emphasizes speedier delivery through an expanded direct deposit system. Emergency payments could be directly wired into bank accounts within 48 hours once approved. This is designed to prevent delays such as those experienced in prior stimulus programs. The other related piece deals with seniors in rural or low-income areas. Most of them can barely get to the SSA offices or use online services. It would therefore encourage mobile service units that go out to the communities to bring Social Security services closer, facilitating application processes, verification processes, and updating benefits. And now, the most important reminder. This is still a proposal under review. It's not active yet.
What people mean when they say that things could change overnight is that, if approved, the system would be able to move quickly. That is why experts recommend staying knowledgeable about it and keeping an eye on the tides of change. If you depend on SSI, SSDI, or retirement benefits, this is a great time to review your personal records. Make sure your contact information and banking information are up to date with SSA. Read any mailed notices carefully, since changes might appear sooner than expected if this plan goes through. If you found this update helpful, please like this video, subscribe for trusted Social Security news, and comment below about how rising costs are affecting you right now. Stay informed, stay prepared, and we'll keep bringing you every update that matters to your financial future.